Yeah, the shining golden signs. Let your inner sparking night. Fat treasure, growing bright.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Spike back again once again, and today we're here for No.1 Sentai Gozyuger episode 39. And we basically got a clip show episode, and we finally got the debut of Gozyuger Unicorn using the Ryo Tegasword form. And I don't know what to say about this episode. Yes, it was very much a clip show sort of episode. It basically had a whole entire rundown of everything that's happened in this episode. We got to see every single ring warrior that we have seen throughout this entire season, and yeah, and basically that was sort of like the A plot, but like the B plot was, Ribbon going off. She got her own little tricks and schemes and stuff. She goes off and basically captures a bunch of people, and now our team has to fight her. But we see that throughout the whole entire clip show, it's just a rundown of everything that's happened up until right now. And we get a returning character who was Sakimoto, who was the producer dude from the other episode we had, where everybody was like, the big, they were talking about the Gozyuger and stuff like that. He wanted to be like the #1 producer and stuff like that. It's basically him. And he comes back and he talks to Horu, and he wants to he asks Horu about everything that's happened throughout the series and stuff, and what exactly a ring warrior is, or what exactly they're trying to do. And yeah, we also saw in this episode that Horu has the most rings, and seeing that Ryuji has 1 ring, because since he had to start over and everything. And also after fighting Horu, because that was the worst decision he ever could have made. You didn't have to fight Horu, you could have fought anybody else. But yeah, this episode felt weird. It felt kind of rushy. It felt kind of like we just go ahead and get this episode out right now, so we can go ahead and move on to the next thing we're trying to do. And the next episode seems like it is going to be a full-on episode where we're going to get the debut of our new Gozyuger, the new actress for the Gozyuger Unicorn, who is going to be Oni's sister, Yellow from Avatar Sentai Dawn Brothers. But yeah, this episode, not really much to say about it. Not really much happened. I mean, with the clip show type of episodes, you still have to fit in a lot of the main stuff, the main plot that's actually going on in the series itself. But yeah, we got some little camaraderie and stuff like that with Boraidon, after seeing them talking to each other and things like that. And we see that Mr. Shining Knife, he feels bad about everything he did while he was under control of the Calamity, and he's sharpening his knife and stuff like that, and he wants to repay the queen and stuff like that, because what he did and what happened, especially his wife. So they are our monster of the week technically, because we have our mech battle with them. We bring back one of the cooler mechs, well, all their mechs are cool, but one of my favorite mechs, which is Waitaba, and Tegasword and Goodburn, the fusion mech. We bring that mech back, and it was actually pretty cool to see that mech, because we haven't seen it in a while. Same thing with when we brought back the samurai mech. We brought him back as well. I was actually really happy to see that mech too, because that's also one of my favorite mechs for this series, with this season. So, but yeah, man. The mecha fight was actually pretty quick. Gozyuger Unicorn using the Tegasword, Ryu Tegasword form to fight Ribbon was actually really cool. But a lot of the fights in this episode felt really, really fast. It felt like we were just trying to go on and get everything out of the way, get this clip show episode out of the way, get our recap episode out of the way, so we could just go ahead and move on to the next thing. And I'm fine with that, but it just was really, really fast. It was very pacey, and it was the pacing was fast in this episode. But I understand, with all the things that have happened throughout the week, throughout these past weeks and past month and things like that, with everything that's happened, with my Memori and all the other things that have happened, the not cancellation, but the rebranding of Sentai, all that stuff, all that jazz, all that stuff that's been happening. I can understand where this episode comes from, but at the same time, this really is my most least favorite episode of this season so far. I feel like the Goju Unicorn getting using the Ryu Techosaur form it felt kind of shoehorned in there, because she's her and Yellow are the only people who haven't used it yet, so might as well go ahead and get her out of the way, since she's under the most since that Ranger is under the most controversy right now, but starting next week it turns out she won't be that much. And I'm just really excited to see Ryuji finally get ready to use this form, because he has been begging to use it, because he is the most devout follower of Techosaur when it comes down to it. But other than that, this episode, it was alright. It's out of here. We can go ahead and move on to the next thing. But other than that, what you guys think about this episode? You all let me know down there in the comment section down below. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As I always say, stay henshin.